Craft time rocks, craft time rocks, craft time rocks, craft time rocks, craft time rocks. Good morning and welcome to Crafts Time Rocks. On this episode, we're going to work on trimming out our bookshelves that we hung, sanded, painted, routed, and prepared for installation. Let's get to it. I think I may have flown too far to fall now. I think I may have alarm and awe in the arms of the fall now. I feel the air coming out of me. Okay, so what do you think about when you think about a fancy cabinet or a fancy house, right? Either a tiny house or a big house. I think stain grade trim. What that means to me is a very smooth piece of wood that hasn't been painted. And when you finish out areas with that in ways to make what is imperfect look a little better, that's when we bring our carpentry to the next level. Now, a lot of trim boards are super expensive. But if you have just some basic skills and a couple of tools that are under a few $100s, you can make your own. This is a cedar fence board that we bought for like $3 at the local hardware store. And after we rip it down, sand it, plane it, and route the edges, it's nice and smooth and ready to look fancy. I'm gonna talk a little bit about rockin routers. This here is a trim router. It spins super fast and it has these little bits on it. You can have whatever kind you want, but this is called an 1/8" roundover bit. And what it does is, as it's running into your piece of wood at the edge here, the bearing stops it from cutting into the wood that way. So the roundover is rounding over your sharp corner to look like that without affecting this surface of the wood. But to effectively use a router, first you have to have a smooth edge. And that's where the rockin planer comes in. What you can do with this is take your board and put a flat edge on it. See, this thing has such a flat, long foot, and it kind of helps you work out little bumps and imperfections on the edge of your board so that when you're running the router along the edge, it doesn't warble in and out. Welcome to the green chili reverie. So when you're installing trim, it's important to check your measurements in your finished openings and make sure that you're installing it so that it looks square, whether or not your cabinet turned out to be 100% square. Okay, both of these boards have a contour, so I'm mirroring the contour on the top and bottom so that even if it's a little bit crooked, it's all saying the same thing. And it's contour like this, so it's kind of a smile on the cabinet face. 26 5/8, 26 5/8. All right, well, we did it. We finished the wall cabinets. And don't they look so fabulous and ready for glamping life? Remember to be gentle with yourself and kind to others, and we'll see you next time on Crafts Time Rocks. Time